Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Today we're going to be talking about the Takeover Make It Rain. One of the best takeovers in the game for centers, in my opinion. As you guys can see, with this Make It Rain, you get a +7 to your 3-point, your mid-range, and your speed once it's at the level 5. You also get the Marksman Takeover, which is going to help you knock down your shots. Now, you can use this on point guards, you can use it on wing builds, but what I really like is using this on a build like this. As you guys can see, I'm on my 6'9" stretch big. I already get an 86.3, 93 mid-range, and I got 78 speed, which is decent. And with Make It Rain, even at the early levels, my speed's getting in that 80 range. I'm getting my three-pointer close to a 90. Now, once we max it out, I got a 99 mid-range, a 93 three-pointer, an 85 speed, and all of these things are only going to help you. You know, there is definitely a case where you're a center. Maybe you would prefer a rebounding takeover. You know, maybe you want something to help protect the paint. But I'm not going to lie, I made this stretch big build to shoot the ball, getting a bonus to my mid-range, a bonus to my three-pointer, having that marksman takeover activate. That is what I want. And the speed is actually pretty nice. I mean, it's going to help me get to my spots better. That's going to help me play better perimeter defense, interior defense. It's going to help me get rebounds. You guys can see this game as well. We do not have a point guard. We have an AI at that spot, a little 4v5 game. And when you don't have a point guard, we don't have anybody that's going to be able to run the offense, to create too much offense. So having something like Make It Rain on this build where I'm going to have to shoot a lot. I'm probably not going to be the most efficient this game because the shots are going to be a lot tougher. So it's definitely going to help that my three-pointer is going to be a lot higher. My mid-range is going to be a lot higher. And you're going to see me get this takeover pretty quick. You can see right there, playing some solid defense. In 78 speed on this build, feels pretty nice. Now, a lot of people, when they hop on center, they feel slow, especially if you play a lot of block, a lot of guard. You're used to those builds that have super fast speed. You can get Make It Rain on a 7-footer with 70 speed. With it activated, you're going to have 77 speed. That is a big difference. You can see right here. Getting good position for the board. My guys are out. The team is starting to troll on the other end. You know, they cannot make it happen, even with us having an AI. And you can see we're actually getting dotted by the AI pretty well. People are actually waiting until they're open to call for the pass, and it's working out. You don't really see that a ton. Usually you'll see someone spamming A even when they have people on them, and the AI is going to throw a bunch of turnovers. Usually with an AI, you can win pretty effectively in the wreck, and you can see, man, I got that marksman takeover activated. It's nothing crazy. In previous 2Ks, it was definitely better, but it does help you knock down more shots to go along with the rating. I mean, look at this, man. Gonna do a little step back. I'm just chucking shots this game, and we need it. We don't have a point guard. We don't really have somebody that's gonna generate a ton of offense. So anytime I can do that, I'm going to go for it right here. I'm in the post, trying out that Kobe post fade, and I'm able to knock down a red. You guys can see at the half, 19 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. The takeover goes down quite a bit at the half, which is unfortunate. I think 2K needs to completely rework the way they have takeover. In NBA 2K25, there's just no point in takeover. It's so underwhelming. It's cool to get some like this. You know, I definitely would prefer to have something like Make It Rain rather than not have it. But takeovers used to be so overpowered in previous games. And there's been talk about that. You know, maybe people feel like this is a bit more realistic to where it just helps you a bit, but not too much. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Nice blocked shot right here, and look at it. It goes right to the guy. He knocks down a 3. Thankfully, we got a pretty big lead, so it does not matter. Heat check right here. That's going in, even if he is able to get a contest. Bringing the ball up. You know, we don't have anybody that's actually too good at dribbling on the team. A lot of people are more, you know, just kind of locks, you know, run around, step back right here. Pretty nice move. I'm shooting the shot. Even when the bar is not all the way full, I'm still getting pretty big boosts to my shooting, and that's a big part of this. You can't just choose a takeover based on what the ability is. You got to think about what it's going to be like whenever you're at the halfway mark, the 3/4 mark, because a lot of the game, that's going to be what you're dealing with. There are some takeovers where early on you're going to get a pretty decent boost, and then other takeovers where you might only have +2 to your stats, +3 to your stats, and it's not really worth it in those situations. depending on how many of them there are. You guys can see at the end of the game, 42 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists. I would not have scored 42 points if I did not have the Make It Rain. I probably would not have got that many rebounds either, because the speed boost is definitely doing its work, getting me to positions so I'm able to grab the boards. Now, obviously, that was a pretty extreme game. Like I said, early on, we didn't have a point guard. The team kind of just needs me to chuck shots, create shots, hit shots that might not be the best shots to take, but a lot of players, they're not really high-volume shooters. They'd rather just kind of fit with the flow of the offense, shoot when they're open. That was not going to work last game, and thankfully, Make It Rain helped us win. This game, you're going to see me not shoot as many shots. Obviously, we got a full team this time. We got a point guard. But you can still get your takeover pretty fast. Now, I will go ahead and let you guys know, if you don't know this already, getting takeover in NBA 2K25 makes no sense. The best way for me to get any takeover in the game is to get assists. Now, you may be thinking, why wouldn't you want to shoot the ball more to get a shooting takeover? Why wouldn't you want to get more rebounds to get a rebounding takeover? Unfortunately, the 2K logic, they just didn't nail it down. Hopefully, NBA 2K26, they will. You can see point guard sees me at the top of the key in random rec, playing as a big. Centers are going to dare you to shoot. That's, of course, what I do to other bigs. And if you can knock those shots down, it's going to be huge. If you're missing, then, it's going to be a rough game. And your random teammates, they'll probably stop passing you the ball. So it's definitely important to be able to knock those shots early on. And if you're somebody...
You would take a dumbass shot while I'm sitting right here beside your ass. Wide open, bro.
You can hear my teammates yapping too, like I was saying. If you're somebody that struggles to shoot a bit, definitely throw on a takeover. That's going to help you knock down some of those shots, give you a higher rating. This does that, and it gives you some speed. Probably the best overall big men sharpshooting takeover in the game. There's a few others that are really good right here too, man. Catch it in the corner. Looks like I get a weird gather, and it's gonna get me contested, but I got that T-Mac jump shot on, so it ends up being open. Heat check, top of the key, marksman takeover. You're not gonna miss that shot. And again, man, he's giving me just a little bit too much space, something you cannot do. When you see somebody with takeover let up, you already know that they're probably knocking down shots, because if you miss a shot or two with takeover, 2K is quick to take it away. If you get a turnover after spending all game to build up your takeover meter, it might go down, and it might not go up as quickly as it did. I got one more bonus gameplay for you guys to see. This is me on my 6'4" post score, and I'm using the Make It Rain on a guard. Now, obviously, there are a lot of great takeovers for guards to run, and I'm not usually running the Make It Rain takeover, but on a build like this, max wingspan, I usually get an 89 3-pointer, 80 mid-range. Getting that +7 to the 3, +7 to the midi, and adding some speed to this build where I sacrificed a bit to make it the way I wanted. It's going to be nice, even in 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 5v5. It's never going to be a mistake, and you can see, man, right here. I love kind of baiting players to get past me, then I can go for the block, especially on this build. They're not used to it. Guards are usually not touching their block. The long wingspan plus the rating I have, this might be the best shot blocking guard build in the game. And you can see, man, I'm building the takeovers super fast, getting the dunk, hitting a 3, getting them in a contact dunk right there. Obviously, the takeover, it's not doing anything to help me do something like dunk the ball, but it is going to make him have to play up once he sees this sharpshooting takeover activated. And I thought I was about to just go crazy. Look at this. Step back. He's playing up a bit. I'm going to go to the fade, do the little Devin Booker dribble pull-up, knock down the shot, even though he gets the yellow contest. I got heat check. This game should be over quickly, and the game is going to give him a steal. Unfortunately, and it kind of cooks, I cannot lie. He ends up getting to 9 points, but obviously I'm going to get a stop and able to win the game. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you do want to drop a like and subscribe, of course, I do appreciate it a ton. I'll try to bring you guys some more takeover videos. Let me know what you guys want to see on any build. And this is Tonic, man. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.